everybody, welcome back to another Art Deco Italian Minecraft tutorial video. This is the Minecraft SS Andrea Doria interior tutorial part 5. And we do have Jamie here this time.
Ciao
Again.
amici, benvenuti.
Yeah, I know it's been a few parts. So, you were in part, what was it, 2? I
2.
think, and then what, 3 and 4 went by, now we're on 5, so you missed 2 parts, but whatever. So yeah, this is part 5. Apologies for the delay. No, it's a day delayed, but that's just because I was lazy yesterday and basically forgot to release it. Forgot to record and release it. Um, but yeah, I got it here now. Better late than never. So basically in this part we'll be doing the uptakes, like these little pipes going from the generators. We'll just do a little bit up, like to the next deck. We'll also be doing all the bits of machinery around the generators, as well as putting in these other oil tank sidewall thingies. So yeah, I don't think it should be too long of a part. But yeah, I guess we'll get right into it. So you should have your generators already built here. Build them in the last part, up to this extent. But I guess we'll just get started with the piping here. So we're gonna want to grab our block of iron, polished diorite, and pale oak buttons. Oh, and also some polished diorite stairs. So since these generators, they're kind of positioned weirdly, where they're not exactly on the center line, the kind of uptakes are a bit, or exhaust pipes are a bit wonky. Well, we'll start on this very outer one here, on this side of the generator room. Basically, we'll use our iron block, come out by 1 block, and then going diagonally, we'll place 1, 2, 3 more. And then do the same over on this side. It's just 1 forward and then 1, 2, 3 more that way. And then this other generator here, next to that side one there, we'll basically do the same thing. So we have it forward 1, then out 2, and then on that third block out, we'll place polished die right there. As for this one, which Jamie's for some reason already doing, you go forward 1, and then going diagonal 1, and then you go inward by 1, like that, and then go diagonal 1 there, and then a polished die right in the corner there. And then finally, the center generator, you go back by 2, and then you kind of just, it's kind of like a squiggly line, so you go 1 diagonally, and then place a polished die right after that. There we go, and then you basically just connect them up all in the middle with the block of iron. Like that. And then you can put some of these pale oak buttons on the polished diorite. And I've broken that one. And I can't remember if I put the corners in these or not. I'm going to check that. It appears I did not. Okay, so that is fine. So then, you basically have this one middle polished diorite block there. Basically behind that, you put a stair, and then once a stair on either side of that. So that'll create you know, it all goes to this central pipe here. So use just 3 blocks of iron on top of that, and that goes all the way up to the exhaust, wherever that may be. I know it's right in front of the funnel there. Let's see where the skylight is. I think this pipe actually went basically into the funnel, and then use the funnel as exhaust, right?
Yeah.
So you can basically just bring that up to your bulkhead, really. It just goes way up. I know it looks really tall, but it was. So there's those pipes done. So I guess we'll go ahead and get the actual other machinery in here. So I have them marked out, and I also have them referenced here. So these are copies from the prototype, because they have quite an intricate design. So for these, we're going to need our quartz bricks, chiseled quartz block, pale oak button, this is diorite wall, dark oak fence gate. We need item frames, and a compass for just for this one type of machine, which I believe is some sort of pumps, although I can't really tell because of the blueprints. Um, and another thing about these machines here is the color is really unknown. This might have been like a gray color, like the generators, um, but I've made them white, so your choice really. But for this pump thing,
They're American generators. They're white.
okay, well there you go. I'll go in this corner back here. Basically go one block forward and one block out. Let me place a line of 4 of the quartz bricks there. And then place
Is
4
this one the
chiseled quartz on
same?
top. Yeah, that one's the same. So really do the same thing. 3 back, or like 3 forward and then out 1 again. So you can do that there. And then on top of that we place 4 direct wall. And then place a dark oak fence on those corners. And then a fence connecting it to the wall there. Although actually, well, yeah, we'll just do that. One of these pipes might have like gone into the ceiling. I really don't know. It might have been like a full circuit. It didn't have the pipes for these like labeled, so it's just kind of guessing. I'll also put 2 more back here on the level with the chiseled quartz, like that. There we go. And then on the front end of the chiseled quartz, we'll put the compasses and the item frames, the little gauges. And for the item frames, if you are able to get invisible item frames, then you probably should, because they look better. But I'm just using regular item frames for Bedrock players, really.
Bedrock friendly build, guys.
Yes, Bedrock friendly. Actually, I do wonder what would it look like. I think I have the command saved somewhere. Hold on,
It's in my saved hotbar.
I found it. Hold on, I found the command. Not bad. I think we're just gonna keep it like that. I honestly like that. I mean, obviously, if you don't have invisible item frames, actually, that's the command for it. So the slash Minecraft give @s item frame entity data ID Minecraft item frame invisible 1b. Yeah, that whole big line of code. Um, that's how you can get them. I believe it works on Bedrock too. But you know, like if you're in survival or whatever, for whatever reason, or don't have access to like console commands, you're just gonna have to use normal item frames. But there's that.
Build this in survival.
Yeah, don't build this in survival. And then we'll basically put buttons around the entire bottom part of it here. There we go. The buttons all the way around there, and Jamie has built the other generator here, or not generator,
Pump.
pump. Yeah. So yeah, there's those 2 bits done. I guess I forgot to copy that circular one. I gotta check how that goes. There's like a more circular pump thingy. It might even like a water softening tank or something like that. I don't know though. But I will go ahead and just copy this whole design. Actually, this is basically the same. Yeah, this is basically just the same thing. Okay, I don't really even like, need to copy that.
Did you make this before Pale Oak was the thing?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So in this other corner here, we'll go a block from the corner in each direction. Block forward, block out. I'll put the line of four quartz bricks down like that. We'll put the Pale Oak buttons on those to start. And then on top of that, we'll put the chiseled quartz block with our item frames, compasses for the gauges. And then I'll just put 4 direct wall on top of that. That's just another little pump or something like that. Some sort of circular thing. Alright, so we can actually remove this bit of machinery out of the way now. So now, let's see. Oh, we get these other pump thingies. I think these are just more pumps, really. I'm not sure, though. These might have been some, like, I don't know, pressure tanks or something. I really don't know. But they're here, so I'm gonna add them. These ones are a bit more interesting. We basically go from the edge of this pump here. We have a 2-block space, and on the 3rd block, we'll put down a waxed, exposed, chiseled copper. And then leave a 2-block space with another one. And then also, we'll basically go diagonal 2 from that one. We do it again there. Since you have your waxed, exposed, chiseled copper placed down, put 2 iron blocks on top of that. There we go. And then I gotta see what's next. Alright, so we got stone buttons. Use stone buttons on the front and back of the top iron block. Like this. And then pale oak on the sides. There we go. And then, oh, is there an iron trapdoor on top of those? No. Wait.
This one.
Oh, that's a different pump. Those go in the that's for the middle 3 here. But anyway, on top of these, we'll put just a single fence. And I forget how these connect. I have to go check how these connect. I know
Did
they
you get
connect
in
to
the
each other,
middle?
but oh, interesting. So these ones connect. And again, I don't really know how they really connected, but it's just a guess. I have 2 fence going across the middle, and then each end of those goes back into the wall. These might have been like oil pumps or something. And then that would just stay a fence. Just single fence there. I didn't connect that to anything. I mean, I probably should. You know what I'll do, wait, so I'll bring this fence back to here. And then I'll like bring it outward with more fence like that. That works.
Oh, beautiful.
You know, I'll do that.
Doria.
So there's that. Then there's a bunch more over on this side, like a lot more. So basically go from this block of this other round tank, 2-block space on the 3rd extra block, and then do a block space all the way up to the wall here. So you should have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these pump thingies. And this is the design I have for them. So basically put the iron blocks on top of these, and then put the stone buttons on the front. And then on the side of this one, we'll put the pale oak button. And in between here, you don't really have space for 2 buttons. So instead, you can kind of just use pale oak fence in between like that and open them. And then on top of these, you just put fence and then the gates.
Oh, it's not open.
And I think, I can't remember if this one connected to the bulkhead wall. I will check this too. It did not. So that one's fine.
Yippee!
So, let's see, what else do we need to do? I guess we'll get the pumps over here. Or, I don't even know what they are. They might not be pumps, but they're something.
They're tubes.
Yeah.
Tubular, bro.
Totally tubular. So these ones are a bit funky. You can see they go along this back wall here. So start over on this side. In this corner here, basically go on the second yellow block up, so on the top block of yellow, and on the top of that top block of yellow, we'll go inward one, and then place three iron trapdoors here, so like this. You can place 3 quartz bricks on top of that, and then 3 chiseled quartz on top of that. We can put pale oak buttons on that. And then on the side of, just on this side, we'll place an iron trapdoor there with a pale oak fence on top of that. And then we place 3 diorite wall on top. And then 3 pale oak fence. And did I do something wrong? Because that ends up in the oil tank then. Or is it supposed to be like that? Oh, okay, well, I guess it's supposed to be like that. Interesting.
Igible.
So yeah, it just goes up to that, goes up to the deck there. Alright, so basically do the same thing. Again, so you have a 3 block space from the bottom trapdoor. And on that 4th, 5th, and 6th block that are iron trapdoors. Same thing. Quartz bricks, chisel quartz, buttons. And then you have a trapdoor on either side, on both sides this time, with the fence. On top of there, do 3 diorite wall, and then you place 2 sets of pale oak fence. And then on top of that, you bring this up by 4 iron blocks. Like this. So this one just kind of goes in the oil tank, I guess. Alright. So,
After this, I'm going to do the crew area in the bow
that's
on
fun.
B deck.
So anyway,
Planes.
from there, we'll go from the bottom trapdoor again and leave a 4 block gap. On the 5th and 6th, we'll place a 2 block wide, like, thing. So you got the iron trapdoors there, and then place 2 quartz brick, 2 chisel quartz, 2 buttons, the 1 trapdoor just on this side, the fence on that, and then 2 diorite wall, 2 pale oak fence, and then the 4 iron blocks up. Alright, and then since we're passing by the bulkhead door here, we'll just start on this corner again. So this over here is basically just a mirror image of the one over there. So on this corner, you go to the second block in, place 3 along, 3 quartz brick, 3 chisel quartz block, 3 buttons. You can't put a button on. And then 3 diorite wall, 3 fence, and then over here, put the fence and the trapdoor. 3 block space, and then you have 3 iron trapdoor, quartz brick, chisel quartz, diorite wall, pale oak fence, block of iron, and then the fence again, trapdoors. And then here, leave a 4 block space. And on the 5th, we'll only do a single trapdoor for a smaller thing. Put our brick, quartz block, fence trapdoor, wall. I need the button too. Fence, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's our thingies done there. What are you watching?
What?
What are you watching?
I'm not watching anything.
I can hear something going on in the background.
This is why you don't open up other games when you're playing Minecraft.
That explains it. But yeah, we'll basically set that whole wall of smooth quartz. Or actually, you don't know where that wall is supposed to be yet, so we'll leave that out. We need to put in these oil tank walls first. So what we'll do is we'll actually get, yeah, we got our smooth quartz. Basically from, let's see, we'll go from this pipe over here. You have a 3 block space between it. And then on the fourth, you can bring your smooth quartz, just a line of smooth quartz along here. Remove the planks in between, by the way. And then same over here. 3 block space, and on the fourth, bring it back. Great. So now we can add the pillars for these. So we'll get our sandstone wall again, or whatever wall you're using in the yellow area. And then also our diorite wall. So over on this side, basically go from the corner of the generator, go over 2, and then back 1. Place our 2 sandstone, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 of the diorite. That should connect up to the line there. And then basically go from this pump, go to the 3rd block back, and do the same thing. 2, 3, 4. And then over on this side, it's really the same thing. So you go from this block, out 1, forward 1, place 2 up, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then from here, we leave a 6 block gap. And on the 7th, we'll do it again. And there we go. So these ones over on the side here, they don't exactly connect to the line of 4. But that's just because the generator is in the way. So, yeah. I guess you can just bring these walls up. There is a doorway here that I'll put in momentarily. Because I do believe these to be just more oil tanks. I cannot be sure though. Or ballast tanks or something tanks. So, freshwater tanks maybe. That'd probably make the most sense if that's a water softener. I got those walls put in. So there are, as I mentioned, there are 2 doors that go in here. Let's get my pillop door. It's really just on the 3rd block forward and on the 2nd block up. So above this block here, you get 2 blocks and then the door. Just kind of a door for like maintenance inside the tank, if that's ever needed. And then over here, the same thing. 2 blocks beneath, and then the door. And now you can change this whole wall color to smooth quartz, just in between those. Yay. So, so just get rid of this other random machinery here. Boom. And then, let's see. What else do we need to do? Oh yeah, these center pillars here. And the other pumps that I forgot to do. So in this on the center block here, right where you come through your bulkhead door, just go to the block in front of the generator and build up another pillar, 2 up, and then with our diorite wall, we can really just bring that up as high as you can. It should go up 1 block beneath that deck, so it's 8 blocks of the diorite. Then either side of that, we'll leave a 5 block space. And on the 6th block, okay, 2 sandstone, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this side, 5, and on the 6th, 2 sandstone, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then these other pumps that I forgot to do, I'll grab this design, which is slightly different than the other design. So what we have here is we have, you gotta go to the center block again, go to the block in front of the pillar, place our waxed, exposed, chiseled copper, and then our diorite wall on top of that, and then 2 blocks of iron and an iron sharpener on top, 2 pale oak buttons on the sides. And leave a 3 block gap either side of that, and on the 4th, do the same thing. Other side, 3-block gap on 4th. And there we go. There's all those pumps. So, I think we can probably just put in the, we'll put in the floor for the area up here. I'm just going to use the polished tuff again. So stand on this block here, do fill, polished, tuff, 300. The same thing will go over here. You may want to relocate your signs if you remove any. So there's that. And then we, of course, got to get the, I could cover it up underneath. So if that will get just some stairs and slabs. So it's a bit more of an intricate pattern. So I'll try and figure out, this is a slab, okay, so basically have slab goes there, and then your stairs. Then on this last block out, we just put the stair facing that way. And then put the slabs there, stairs here, slabs here, stairs here. This is where we'll actually start to get a good example, like that. And slabs, stairs. You can see it kind of looks like the like the rib goes over to the inside of the tank there. Just like on if you've seen my Q1 interior for the engine room, it's basically like that for the engine room skylight. It's basically the same thing, where you basically have the rib on the ceiling, and then it goes on the other side of the wall. So it kind of just looks like it disappears there. So that's what I have. There's one side done. Do the same thing on this other side. So again, we start with the slab, and then use the stairs, slab, stairs. That one's interesting. What did I do for that one? I gotta check this. Oh. Okay. Hmm. So I guess this one you just remove this direct wall stair there. Like that. Interesting. And then put the slabs, stairs, 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 and finally slabs. There we go. Wonderful. So, I mean, guess I could get the inside of the generator, or the oil tank. Gotta see how they're designed, though. Oh, okay, that should be simple enough. What about these pillars back here? Can I get those? Yeah, I could get those, so I don't forget them. Is this on the center? Is there one on the center? There's one on the center, okay. So yeah, there's basically more ribs along the other bulkhead here, like this back bulkhead. So go ahead and grab our sandstone wall and diorite wall. And we'll find our center block here, which is right here. And we'll basically just do 1 block spacing for these. And these ribs will go, for now, we'll just bring them up to the same height as those ones. So just 8, diorite 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 10 in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah, I'll just put the sandstone ones first. And then obviously once you get into this area, you're just gonna have to remove these slabs up here. Same on this side. So again, I'll put the smooth sandstone wall in. And I think Jamie is dead now. Yeah, he's just not even in the call anymore. Interesting. Let's see, somebody sent a message. Oh, he said he had to go. Okay, I guess I didn't see that. But yeah. So bring these ones up. There we go. Wonderful. So I guess finally we'll just get the inside of the oil tanks. So it should be simple enough. We'll get our stairs and slabs again, as well as our wall pieces. So it's just the same stair slab design as usual. So I'll put the stairs and slabs in first, and then the walls. Well, let's just go up along both these ends, like this. Because as I mentioned, the frames go inside the fuel tanks, oil tanks, whatever these are. Ballast tanks, freshwater tanks, I don't know. Just, I'm gonna be lazy, copy, flip and paste it. Lovely. So just we can fill in the deck above that. Just do fill birch planks 800. And then over here. Boom. So yeah, that's really it for part 5. Almost forgot, I gotta have that random fact. So today's random fact is that the Andrea Doria was the last large liner to sink before airplane travel became popular. So basically, the sinking of the Andrea Doria was the cause for people to take airplanes instead. Great going, Andrea Doria. You ruined ocean liners for everyone. No, just kidding. So yeah, that's part 5. Part 6 will be the rest of the generator room. So to get the walkways. I think it really is just the walkways. Yeah, obviously I'll have the engine casing. I'll put the engine casing in there and the rest of the ceiling. It'll probably be a fairly short part. The walkways tend to take a bit to do, so I guess we'll see. But for now, that is that. So yeah, that'll be part 6. Part 7 will start the boiler room. That's gonna take at least 4 parts. I can already tell. It's not gonna be fun. So yeah, hopefully Jamie will again be in part 6. But that's really it for now. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye for now.